Karma Yoga is all about bringing focus to one particular task. How to achieve a perfection for a kid or a learner, I would say, in the light of Karma Yoga or homely task we perform. So, any task, let's say about study now. So now in Karma Yoga, I will just say simple thing that in Karma Yoga it says any task any learners are doing, it should be time bound. It should be time bound within a time with your full efficiency, whatever you have as a conscious person. Deliver that, and a desired outcome should be there.
Namaskar friends, welcome once again to our channel. We are joined today by Shivasish Chakraborty, our dear friend as well as a business leader and mentor. Today we are going to talk about something which is very dear to our heart, in which we focus more on how to achieve a perfection in a kid in whatever activities he is doing. And Shivashish has been working on this field for quite some time now. He has been giving different pep talks and different speeches on this. So more related with something karma yoga and how it can be achieved. What are the different steps we need to take? He's a subject expert on this, and I wouldn't take much of your time. So, Shivashish, the floor is open to you. Please
Thank you.
enlighten us and take us through this journey. Over to you.
Thank you, Shudhuda, and welcome back, all the viewers of the Circle Group. And my request: be engaged, ask questions, because what happens in life, if we ask the right questions, sometimes then only we get the right answers. It's not for us, for everyone, right? So my suggestions would be: don't just only see the videos and get the content. Ask questions wherever you feel like it's not correct. There can be argument. We are here to answer you. Then only the real outcome of this effort would be on the table. Correct. So today's my topic is it's a very arguable topic actually. Very people can argue always, and I love to talk on that. Ki, how to achieve perfection, starting from the kid and then teenage, then higher, even for us. How to achieve a perfection for a kid or a learner, I would say, in the light of Karma Yoga. Fine. For that, a kid or a learner, which is no, age again, I would say always 7+. Before that, uh, not much to disturb their essence. So they no need to read any yoga book or Karma Yoga book. Only their guides or parents should understand the essence or the theme of it. Fine. Now we see many tasks they are every day performing. Let's get an example. Okay, I'll take some example from you. Shridhar,
Yeah,
I would
please,
take
please continue.
no, I'll take two practical tasks which we have seen your son is performing regularly. Just two or three. Name it for me.
He's going to
Any,
school,
okay,
studying, and playing football.
okay, done. Now, if these three tasks, uh, we have to see, okay, they're performing, but where is the focus on the perfection? Correct. I'll take the football first. It's a very energetic matter. Let's say in football, he's going to play football coming back home. That's a time specific activity he is doing. In that time, he can do anything. He's going out, he can play football, he can talk to friends, he can just watch birds and come back. You don't know. So now, as guide, you have to see he's going for playing football 45 minutes. Let me go deep into it now. And when he is on the ground, if you can observe, when one task given by his trainer, whether receiving a ball or a passing a ball, until he understand what the trainer is trying to deliver to him or a student, is he thriving to continue, or after five try, if teacher said okay go for something else and he goes for something else. This is where their inherent quality of achieving perfection can be tested. Fine. So after five times, if he is not able to do it and he's going for the next task and he doesn't repent on that, it's okay, fine. Many people cannot do. I'm also not able to do. I'll do the other next but task. That this is where he is losing out perfection. If you take one task in a hand until you perfect it, second task has no meaning. Neither in study nor in football nor in any or homely task we perform. So any task, let's say about study now. Before starting study, any kid or a learner, their books are on the rack or inside the bag. Pencils are inside the pencil box. Observe them when they finish their study. What is the condition? But my task, my thought is, are you doing the simple thing properly? If you have opened that pencil box, taken pencil pen out, after finishing your study, have you kept them in a proper place where it was? If not, if this simple task you cannot achieve perfectly, forget about the chapter you have gone inside. Okay, that's a scattered set of conscious mind, scattered set of conscious mind. Finish task and jump to the another one without finishing it. So we obviously study to everybody is doing. I don't want to talk much on that because study is a very different subject where until unless all these topics has been converted into image in the mind, as far as I understand study, imagery memory of each study, until that recall is very tough, recall of the knowledge is very tough, and then also after that contemplating on each topic is very important. As kid or learner grow, uh, understood image there, and I can deliver in exam, fine. But am I contemplating, am I trying to analyze my today's learning with my previous years or days learning? And that analysis happens between conscious mind and subconscious mind. What I have learned in class 9 and now 10 or 11 as a new theory but the similar line, am I trying to relate it, trying to question it? That is where the real understanding of a subject comes. Fine. So now in Karma Yoga, I will just say a simple thing, that in Karma Yoga it says any task any learners are doing, it should be time bound. It should be time bound. Within a time, with your full efficiency, whatever you have as a conscious person, deliver that, and a desired outcome should be there. First, time bound task. Okay, it's not that to clean one glass it should take 2 hours. No, it should take 1.5 minutes possibly. But in 1.5 minutes, each corner of the glass should be covered, and there are 2-3 washes required. And after that, I would check if I have done my work properly and then keep it back. So time bound specific task with your efficiency, and that particular time, can you keep your all focus on that glass rather than anything else? Moment we do the other way, like I'm washing glass, listening song, talking to someone together, we are deviating from the path of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is all about bringing focus to one particular task. It could be glass wash, football, studying, or even watching a movie. Doesn't matter. So, if we can see this thing in a small task, we can test our kid or learners in a small task. while they're doing a small anything. Give me more practical examples. Folding, folding their t-shirts. Simple. Forget about big thing. Folding the t-shirt. Observe learner or the kid how much he is trying to do perfectly, and that time how much of his conscious mind is around the house. Is he still talking? Is he trying to adopt something? Little. We can continue. Okay, okay, good. But now, last point is, I would definitely urge all our viewers to ask question here, because if you they don't understand and keep it as just a content, the total understanding of the theory would not happen because it's a heavy theory. But we're trying to learn it in a very simple way. Washing a dish, folding their own school t-shirt, keeping the shoe in the shoe rack, cleaning it in a proper way. If they are brushing also and then there's a little bit dirt at the bottom, in the sole side, he is missing out to 2% of perfection, because the mind is already jumping to the next task. Before that, finish. And if we can make them perfect in this simple task, forget about their future, not to worry. You can go Switzerland, enjoy their life, will they will take care.
What you are saying is, Shivashish, I can just, there is a just a corollary sort of
Hmm.
if you see the production line in any production line, we call
Correct.
something the Japanese technology of from which we have got Six Sigma. It was called Pokayo, in which every task was broken into subtasks, and they were given time limits, and you have to perform and complete it within that time frame, and that too within that same quality level. So it is more to do with achieve perfection through repeat work. It's a repetition process in which you achieve something which maybe nowadays artificial intelligence is trying to achieve, going through the same process over and over and again, collecting data,
Hmm.
refining it, and giving you back whatever is there. So what I as a layman, what I understand from this discussion is, whatever task that we are performing, or we want our kids to perform, it has to be
Hmm.
very time bound, and it is more to do with the output that you are achieving. It means it is not like an output in terms of a quality inspection, but it's types of completeness that you are achieving, and it can only be achieved if you have a very focused mind. Your mind is not into
Correct.
multiple things. So
Hmm.
though we say multitasking is the need of the hour, but we also feel tasking and completing the task itself, it is also very important, and that is the
Hmm.
uh, that is the base in which we can actually delve into more focus on. That is what as a layman I
Completely.
understand here.
You're completely right. Completely right. Multitasking is only possible for a person who can complete one task properly. Otherwise, he is not eligible to do multitasking. Is all 20%, 30% of the task done? There is no desired outcome. But the outcome here is to, there is one more layer, last layer of it is, as you said, time bound. For a t-shirt to fold, you think 3 minutes good. So ask learner to fold it properly as it should be in 3 minutes time. Let me see it once it's done, then give a correction. This should have been this way. See, next day, is he thriving to do that again? Yes, my guardian or someone has told I should do it in that way. If not, he's missing out again percentage to re-emphasize that again. Last one is, after finishing task, then his conscious mind, subconscious mind need to come out from that task. That is where karma yoga comes. I have done my task full efficiency, 100% focus, 100% of my efficiency to fold it, done. When I go to the next task, I am out of it. That old task is not with me. Then my next task will not have 100% focus. Correct? No. If I'm still attached with that previous one, did I do this? I could have done this. No, done. So to come out from all those thoughts, when you are in a task, you give 100% and then come out. When you come out, done. because your next task needs the same 100%. If you leave your 2% of the focus there, here is 98%. That is what Karma Yoga says for us, that uh, anything you're doing whole day, what Krishna told, that do your task and leave the result to me. Okay, so do your task of the folding the t-shirt, and then forget that and go for the next task when you are doing that time with your full focus and efficiency. Okay, so that's it. It's a very short, very crisp theory, but very tough to implement. It's not easy even for kid learner, even for adults like us. We have to keep trying, thriving, so that we learn it. Okay. More question comes from the viewers. We can go deep into it. I would love to.
Right. So we request the viewers also to comment and
Correct.
to share their experiences, means what they are observing in their daily lives, how it can be associated with this sort of a understanding that we are discussing on this episode. So more correlation, factorization, and everything can be taken up. The more questions we ask, we get to the bottom of the understanding of this philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
But
We, if
uh,
you have if you have good question and many people want to talk, I would suggest, please, we can do one day YouTube live, and definitely
exactly,
uh, people can, on spot they can get answers, more
definitely,
engaging.
definitely.
Okay. Okay.
And so, before we leave, before I, it would be encouraging to just to summarize, whatever we are
Sure.
doing, whatever we are practicing. So as we all say, we need to live in the present. So we should not have the baggage of the past, and we should not be bothered
Mm.
about the future. So we should be living
Mm.
in this present, and that is how this
Mm.
task manifestation that Sivashish told us. It is just like that only. So whatever you are doing right now, the task, whatever time it takes, if it is an efficient way of doing it, do that. Forget it once it is over. Don't carry the baggage, because you will be losing your more focus onto the next task that you are doing.
Correct.
So maybe there's a step.
Correct. Rightly
So
summarized.
thank you, Shivashish. Thank you so much. We
Thank you,
will
Shadutta. Take
see.
care. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye.